How's it going, lads? And welcome back now to episode number 2 of FIFA 12 Ultimate Team. Yesterday's episode, guys, went down really well. There was over 30 likes on the video, loads of positive comments, loads of good feedback from the video, and that's what I pretty much wanted, so I was quite happy with that. At the start of the video, guys, we'll go out and we pick up a couple of Premiership gold players. They're not the greatest players you're ever going to see, but they do your job and they're quite good for the rating. I pick up a Scott Dan, who's quite a underrated English centre-back in the game. In real life, he's not the greatest, to be perfectly honest. And we also pick up a Johnny Heitinger, who's also pretty good in the game, and by all accounts his centre-back card, which is the inform card, is meant to be really good. He's got, I think, he's got 77 pace. He's got really good stats. So yeah, and we're going to a game. First guy we'll come up against, he's got quite a solid team. He looks like he's building quite a fast team. He's got like Carnu in defence with the two Swedish defenders who I think are very, very fast. He's also got an Ivory Coast striker who's actually quite a good player in real life. He's had a very good season in La Liga. And we start the game, I was running through and I was thinking, you know what, this is going to be a good game. And then I run through, the goalkeeper just brings me down. The referee didn't give a penalty. I was like, what the fuck, as you can see there by my amazing editing skills. And then I go in again. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to fuck this one up. Little tramp to the left, little tramp to the right. Put it in the back of the net, but the goal is actually offside. You can see the linesman in the background signaling it's offside. But unfortunately for this guy rage quitted too early, and I was actually in hysterics laughing because it wasn't actually offside. Well, it was offside, sorry, and he dashboarded it, which was just pretty funny. But I probably would have won the game. If you see the statistics at the there, I was in control, but still, it wasn't actually a goal, and he dashboarded it, so it was quite funny for him. But unfortunately for us, we don't get maximum coins from the game. But that is that, I suppose. And we also had a contract issue for Asu Akotu. He was out of contract, which is a little bit frustrating. Considering I just bought him like a couple of episodes. Yesterday's episode, I think you said. If we come against this guy, he's got quite a bit like a freeway hybrid. It's a bit of a strange side. I've never seen anything like it in my life. He's got something like an Italian attack and a German defense and a Nigerian midfield. If I can even say that was a bit of a mouthfeel. This is a really good game, guys. I really enjoyed that. Scott Dan got a really nice header there off the corner. I'm scoring quite a lot of headed goals at the moment. I'm not sure what it is. I normally get them scored against us, which is quite frustrating. Like, normally people just run down the wing, whip it in, header, and that just really annoys me. But I'm scoring them, so I'm not really too fussed. But this game, you'll see Rodiela actually goes in. He goes absolutely hard in this game. He's an absolute tank. In real life, a couple of seasons ago, I rated him quite highly. Like last season for Wigan, he didn't really do much at all. Victor Moses was like the star for Wigan as such. But Rodiela, I do believe he's a free transfer as well in real life. So if someone snaps him up in real life, they'll get a decent player. He's actually, I think he's about 28 now, 29. So he's not he's not a spring chicken anymore. But he's a decent enough player. In Ultimate Team, he's very underrated. He's got 3-star skills. He's got very high strength. He's quite pacey. He's got a good shot on him. He's good in the air as well. He's got good tight dribbling. So I'd really recommend picking him up. Quite an underrated player. And you never really see him in many videos. But tonight, guys, obviously is the European final. You've got Spain against Italy. It's going to be a great game. Two great nations with really good players. You've got kind of like the passing game of Spain, which is fantastic to watch. Keep the ball how they do was just fantastic. And obviously you've got the Italians who like to defend, but they've also got some flamboyant players like Balotelli, and obviously they've got the general in Pirlo, who's absolute just an absolute beast of a player. But my predictions for the game, guys, is I do think Spain will win it. I think because just for the simple fact the way they keep the ball, I think if Italy can cope with that, then they might have a chance. But for the sake of the match, I hope Italy score first, just for the simple fact that it'll make it a really good game. If Italy score in the first 10 minutes, it should be an epic final, probably one of the best finals ever. But if Spain score first, it will be difficult for Italy. But and so what I want from you guys is your predictions in the comments of the results for tonight. Which way do you think it's going to go? Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to score? Who do you think is going to have a good game as well? I think for me, if Spain going to win the game, what I would do if I was a manager, it's quite a big call, but I would actually, this is actually quite a nice goal by Rodiela. You'll see his his close dribbling. But yeah, if I was the Spain manager, I would actually drop Xavi, because he's had a poor tournament in my opinion. It's quite a outrageous call. But I would start Pedro, and I would start Jesus Navas, and I would also drop David Silva, and I would kind of play the 2 holding midfielders, and I'll also play the 2 wingers in Pedro and Navas, and then you've got Iniesta and Fabregas up front. And I would also like to see Llorente feature, because he hasn't featured at all in the full tournament, and I think he's a really good striker, and against, you know, the Italian defense, who, you know, quite strong, and, you know, got some really good defenders, you could test them. So that's sort of my thoughts on the game. Obviously, Italy, the Italian side, you've got Balotelli, Pirlo. God knows what Balotelli's going to do tonight. It should be, you know, pretty epic. So yeah, guys, this video is coming to a close. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm actually going to upload this slightly different from how I upload it, so I hope it uploads okay, and I hope it gets up properly. And yeah, guys, we'll also we'll pick up a Chris Smalling there, who's actually quite a good defender in the game and on real life as well, quite a promising young defender. So yeah, I'm going to sign out now, guys, and remember, leave your comments and the predictions for the, you know, the big final tonight, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. So yeah, guys, peace.